How many reviews? What's his name? 1,200 bucks a month right there. There you go. Software is famously sold online.
That's ridiculous. I'm not going to be beaten by a website. I can make more sales than a computer. In fact, I challenge that website to make more sales than me today.
But what if you could just walk into a business, sell them a software contract, and collect recurring revenue on autopilot for the next 12 to 36 months? That's what we're going to try today. See how many hours it takes us to make how much money right here in beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah. And the bonus is that we're going to have in-person software selling expert. And by expert, I mean Ethan. Hey guys, he makes about $40,000 a month and has done it all by just walking into businesses. Okay, not that way, but close enough. Well, should we go see some businesses? Let's do it.
All right, we found a business that we think is a really great target to go solicit and go talk to them, meet them, see if we can help them out.
And you like this one because?
It actually meets a lot of like my just basic criteria of relatively low number of reviews. The brick and mortar doesn't have much appeal to it, right? Okay. And so it's like, okay, if we can spruce that up with a really cool like customer experience between just some text and email automations along, critical moments of interacting with this business.
If you're wondering what software we use to deliver these enhanced customer experiences that Ethan is talking about right here, it's called GoHighLevel. And what's cool about it is it doesn't just deliver these experiences, it actually allows you to put your own brand on it so that you're the owner of the software company instead of just being the person delivering the services. So for one flat monthly fee, you can sell unlimited accounts to local businesses like we're doing in this video. And GoHighLevel is amazing. It's an all-in-one tool with text, email, tons of automations, and AI capabilities that you'll hear us talk about in this video. If you want to learn more, I'll link a video at the end of this video that you can watch explaining exactly how it works.
It's gonna, to me, obviously help them. So anyway, grab the name of the business. I jump onto our state website where I can just, put it in and search for that business and actually see down here is likely, so this is, registered agent, but also a member of the LLC, so it's likely the business owner. Yeah. So if we were gonna go solicit this business, we could ask for Rodney. I might ask for Rod just because, right, it's one of those legal first name versus preferred name, and then it's like, oh, they instantly know you're not, you don't know him when you ask for Rodney. And that could be wrong, but that's normally how I'd approach this one. If I wanted to go a step further, I have a paid tool called Property Radar where you can actually search for, it's homeowner data is what it is. Yeah. Most business owners are homeowners. So what's kind of fascinating about this is you can click into it and see like tons of detail about the person and the contact. A rough like 3x3 policy I have is try to find 3 facts or ways to connect with the business owner in under 3 minutes, and that's like what I've found to be worth it. Because when you spend more time than that and then you walk in and get nowhere, you just feel like you wasted so much, and then you get down and then you don't want to do it anymore. Just to stay light, right? It's like, you know what? Don't overcomplicate it. You're not going to know everything walking in, so you just have to know something to strike up good conversation and then roll with it. And it's more about just hit the next one, the next one, the next one, get a few yeses, sign some new clients, move on. Yeah. Cool. Well, we've got a list. I'd say, let's go in.
Let's do it.
Okay. Cool.
The background here looks like we're organizing some kind of like illegal. Howdy. Hola.
Is Mark around? Is he in there? He's in Ogden all day? Okay, cool. I'll come back. I had a question for him. Thanks so much. It's good to see you guys. One of them's a little pizza place that I love. Except they probably don't open until 11. So we'll see real quick though. It's right here. That's okay. I was going to ask if Victor's around. I just had a random question for him.
No, he's not.
But he won't be. Okay, cool. I know you guys do all the transactions through Square. What do you use for your phone system? Do you know?
I think it's Crest.
Okay, just like a normal thing. Yeah. We have this like AI phone answering thing that can take orders over the phone.
Oh, really?
Would that ever be something he'd look at? Not his style?
Not really.
Is it yours though? You
No,
could,
no.
if anyone could convince him, it'd be you, right?
Probably.
I'll chat with them another time. Tell me your name again.
Yeah, definitely talk to him.
Casual barbecue and fireplace. So they weren't on our list, but because we were walking, like let's just look them up real quick. Okay, so I'm in Google Maps, I pop it in, they've got 55 reviews. Let's see what their website has. One thing I look for on the website, like are they doing any sales through it, or is it all just to say come into our store? Because you might approach it differently. I think there's probably missed opportunity here because people want more information without having to actually go face to face. Certainly there's an opportunity for more reviews, so 55. I don't know how much business they get though. I mean, it's the type of place you drive by 1,000 times and never notice, and so we'll see.
Hey, just interrupting here really quick to say, if you would like to grow a business doing the exact same thing we're doing in this video, I have a free community that comes with templates, courses, groups, coaching calls, and other bonuses, all to make this as easy as possible for you. And you can join for free just by signing up for the software high level that we're talking about and selling in this video. So to get started, just click the link below. Back to the video.
Good to talk to you.
Uh-oh. Did we end something good?
Oh, you're good.
Wait, we thought you were cooking today.
Cook on.
That's what we need. I do have an old camp chef. That's not why I came today, though. How long have you been doing this? Do you own this place?
I've done it for just about 40 years.
That's so cool. I'm Ethan. This is Keaton. We run a little marketing thing, how we help local businesses. Do you guys just supply parts, or do you go do any services and like get people set up and do stuff like that?
We sell equipment, we do service work. We don't build the islands themselves.
You don't build them? Do you have people you refer to? Because if not, I've got a really good one.
Some. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, there's some people that we work with. Some people have builders that do it, so it just depends, yeah.
Yeah. Would you be open to a chat about things we could do to help you grow business a little bit? So basically get more eyes onto the business, and then that's kind of like part one. Part two is convert more of them into sales using some
Possibly.
automations.
Yeah.
Have there been things you've looked for already that is
So
like,
is this like internet advertising type thing? Is this what you're talking about?
well, we keep it really vague on purpose. No, just kidding. What is there? Yeah, like digital marketing more or less. So I looked up your website and I looked up your Google business profile, and it had like 50 reviews. Like we have a service that will automate, and a lot of people are scared by like what that means, but we just will automate asking for a review after a transaction. So somebody has a good experience, they get their new thing, they're all excited, and we would time a text like an hour later or a day later, whatever you prefer. The text would say something like, "Hey, this is Keith. Thanks for letting us serve you. Wouldn't mind if you left us a stellar review." And it has a link so they can click and leave it. And the idea would be grow the 55 reviews up to more like 1 or 2 or 300, just because if you ask everyone, that's a core service that actually has high impact, super easy to implement. On your website, so you had like all the categories nicely organized of like the things you carry. Nothing was purchasable, because so like I would assume that you want people to just come in and talk with you. And so we would recommend adding a little chat widget on the website, and I could show you how it works. I do it for a ton of businesses, and we get usually really high engagement and sales out of a text relationship. So I don't know, those are examples of things. I've talked a lot. I own a business next door. I do marketing full time. This is my little side one. It's the wood shop. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's called Community Wood Shop on the other side of this building.
Yeah, if you could maybe put some pricing together or something you could show me, kind of thing possibly I could look at and understand what it is.
I can, but that sounds like a soft no, and you must be a nice guy. I would rather, if you're open to it, just bring my computer in someday, whether today or next week, and just show you, if kind of just talk through like, does this seem like it makes sense? Price would be a couple $100 a month, but I'd want to show you all the things that you'd kind of get for that and talk about what impact it would have.
Yeah, if you want to contact me next week.
Cool. I'd love to chat about it. I'll reach out next week. We'll give it a few days and see if we can connect.
Hey, sounds
And if
great.
it's cool, I'll just pop over for the outreach.
Yeah, sounds great.
Appreciate
Okay.
it, Keith.
Thanks for coming.
Good to meet you.
See ya.
Oh, sorry, one more thing. I know this is probably like an early ask, but do you have any other business owner friends around here that might need something like this?
We'll talk about Crest.
Okay. Oh, that was the guy that was just here. Okay.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks. Not bad.
Nothing much came of this conversation, but the referral you saw me ask for at the end was actually the next business we decided to stop by, and it went really well.
So cool.
Good. Has Brad made it back yet?
Who's Brad? I don't know who that is.
Oh, please. We just saw him. But I'm Ethan. Tell me your names.
My name is Bailey and this is Kim.
Bailey and Kim. So you really run the show. How do you think Brad has made it all these years? The website says 45 years in business. Has that always been you guys? That's pretty cool.
Is it actually not Brad? We just talked to his friend, and we think we're remembering the name right. He works at like the garage, or what was it?
Casual Barbecue. That's where we just came from. And Brad.
Oh, he may have been there.
Yeah, he was there, and then Keith said,
Was he not supposed to be there?
Yeah, you just told on me.
Oh boy.
Yeah, way to go.
Now we're in trouble.
no, he was making
He
appointments.
has appointments.
He left in a hurry when we walked in, so
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he wasn't browsing and buying stuff.
we were here to solicit you guys.
No.
Yeah, classic.
Honestly, we have a Zoom call at 11.
Well, we help local businesses get more eyes on their business, like marketing and digital marketing and things. We're very hands-on, services based, and so a lot of businesses like yours, I'm going to make some assumptions, that have been doing this for a long time.
What do you guys charge? Give me some price points. Ballpark. It doesn't have to be-
So it starts at like $300 a month.
Okay.
And goes up to about $3,000 a month. And there are like several kind of a la carte services that, depending on, if you want us running, social media ads or running a social account, or ignoring that and just focusing on how do we improve the website to get conversions. What I mean by that is there's a form people can fill out, but it doesn't pop up, or there's no chat widget. So there's just little tools
We're
that,
running the chat widget within Podium, so we're working through that. So that
oh man, you already signed a contract with Podium?
we're using it for phones and messaging. So you have that as well.
We do. We're full service, phones and messaging, but different from Podium. And I can show you a list of people I've converted from Podium, and you can talk to them. But we're also, like I said, much more hands-on. So like done for you services as an option. But it will be a fun call. I don't want to distract from it. But just know there are better services out there. Do you know how much you pay for it?
CMS pays, I think it's like 400.
430 is what
That's
my
what's
last
the
bill
message.
was.
Yeah, that's okay. And we do, if you kept them, we can still work with or around them. But we do have a tool that's an alternative. The tool is what I was telling you is the $300 a month. There are some things we could do for you. So you're headed in the right direction. You're looking for tools. But let's meet tomorrow.
Okay.
What time?
Do you want to do like 11?
Or even noon.
Maybe noon. Noon would be fine if you're okay with that, or 11:30.
We should look at it tomorrow. It was great to meet you. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks so much for your time.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
See you, Bailey.
See ya, Utah.
Savage.
$1,200 a month right there.
There you go.
So Ethan went in the next day, had the sales appointment, and basically the owner of this business, Brad, was just like, everything we're doing is not working. I'm fed up. And he had a ton of pain points around marketing, and he ended up signing a $2,000 a month package for ad management plus the CRM features from GoHighLevel. So pretty amazing that he signed him just like that. And it was a referral from the business that we weren't even supposed to walk into. So it just goes to show, always ask for referrals.
How many reviews?
450.
That's pretty sweet. Hello. Let's see, are you Janie?
No, I'm
No.
not. No, she's the owner, but she's not in today.
Not in? Okay, I'm Ethan. Tell me your name.
Desiree?
Well, we wondered if we could talk with you about helping with some marketing things. I got a few specific items that I looked up on your website, and I've actually gathered like 30 local leads of people who want a pool quote and stuff like that. But
Okay. Well, I'll give you Anthony, who's
I
Janie's
saw-
husband.
Yes, I saw them both listed on the business.
If you want to reach out to him, he'll kind of, he'd be the
Go
one.
from there.
Yep.
No, I'm like a big face-to-face guy, way over like Zoom or phone calls. Or is he ever here that I
He's
could?
never here. So if he calls me and says, Desiree, put this guy on my schedule, or Desiree, reach out and find out this information, then I'll do that. But
Okay.
that's on you. But yep. So go
Okay,
ahead
cool.
and reach out to him.
And I can text that number?
Yeah.
Okay, 30 more seconds for helping me do some homework for my planning to talk with him.
Yeah.
So compared to like a Summit Pools or an Odyssey Pools, like what are you guys known for in the market?
We're not prefab and we are custom. We're the only company in the whole entire valley who pretty much does like everything. But really, we're just kind of the one-stop shop. So we do landscaping, we do covers, we do all of that in-house. We do it all ourselves, and we tend to not have to do that.
Yep. Okay, let me show you. So I have this list of leads that I've been gathering for about the past 7 days. A lot of them were searching for infinity pools. Do you guys do those? Like if they wanted that?
We do infinity pools. The owner, actually Anthony and Janie, they did have one at their other pool. He does do them, but he'll probably end up talking them out of it
Something
for multiple reasons. Now, doesn't mean that we won't do them because we still do them to this day, but he certainly goes into it and says, this is why I would say not to do it, especially like...
I can think of 100 reasons. I don't
Exactly.
even know pools, but...
But yeah, so I guess I would say that's probably a little bit how we're kind of different. And he doesn't tend to really do a lot of advertising because we really haven't ever kind of had to. Do you know what I mean? And he'll choose what he wants to do.
That's cool. I should show you. I love my clients. I have one that they're a manufacturer right here in Murray of retaining wall blocks, the biggest block you can get in Utah. So if you have to do big walls, like fewer lift-in
I'd
sets,
like to see it,
they're called legacy materials. Do you want me to send it to you?
Yeah,
Really?
that'd be great.
Because
Thanks so much,
I texted you.
Thank you.
Got the number.
Got a number.
Oh, I love the intro line too. Are you Janie? That was smart.
Think how much better that was because we had Janie's name and we knew Anthony was the other one, and now we know he goes by Anthony.
Yeah.
We go there next. American Stone. How many do you want to get? I mean,
Just keep going until we're...
feeling done? Wow, it's busy in here. Should have gone and parked on the street right there. A whole big thing, I know, we're just trying to guess. Okay, this one, who knows what this will be? This is Monarch Doors.
Yeah.
Hey! Oh, on the phone.
We're looking for Monarch
I didn't
Door.
see you back there.
I'm gonna have you just go ahead and go out this door, go down to the next door, and go in there and ask them, and they'll connect you, because Monarch Doors kind of on that side of the building.
Okay, cool. Do you know who we should ask for over there? We're new to Monarch.
I think, I could be wrong on that, but
Well,
Patrick.
we'll take a gamble. Maybe Patrick. Cool, thanks.
Hey there. Sorry about the camera. We're filming a video. We're looking for Monarch Door.
Oh, yeah. Do you have a name?
Like Patrick?
Let me see if it's out.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Patrick, we've got you surrounded. Yeah. What's up? I'm Ethan.
Ethan, nice to meet you.
Do you run the Monarch Doors part of this?
No, I do the commercial side of
Your commercial?
Yeah, commercial.
We came in to meet and talk to somebody on the more maybe residential, the Monarch side.
Oh, that's Manuel or Michael. Hey, Michael, this is Patrick. You can set an appointment with you,
Perfect.
or yeah,
We'd rather meet face to face. Is that okay? Like actually come?
rather meet you face to face. So
I mean, but that's the appointment.
yeah.
Cool. So let's see. What's his vibe? Is he like, I'll do this because you're calling, or is he like, no, like more jobs would be nice, or like,
Well,
how should I approach it?
I don't know. Just show him what you have to offer, I guess, because he's.
We can do that.
You know, he basically goes out and does all his own cold calls and selling.
He's just like us.
Yeah, like you guys. He's in with a lot of the
Builders.
builders, mostly Park City market, high-end stuff is what he does.
We do all the websites and marketing for a few custom home builders that are building kind of in the 5 to 20 million home range, and like Lane Myers Construction and a few others. But
Yeah, he's in with all those guys up there. I mean, we do homes that are insane. It's like 20 million. But yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Thanks so much, Patrick.
Thanks,
Sweet.
guys.
Appreciate
All right.
you.
Yep.
Okay, we'll
Best
see
of
you.
luck.
Well, somehow we stumbled through another one.
I
Have we gotten any hard nosed?
No, I was shocked that we got that appointment. I was like, he's definitely gonna say no.
Ethan was able to get in touch with Michael, who said that buying something would have to go through their CFO, and Monarch Door is part of a big conglomerate. It's harder to get things approved. My advice would be to focus on small, independently owned businesses. I kind of knew this one going in wasn't going to be successful, but I'm glad we tried anyway, and you never know, they could have had a referral or something like that. So you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
We chose you.
Which one?
I said we chose you. It was either go gray hair or hat. So basically, I want to know if we could sit down and put together a plan and see if we could generate more business for you and get paid doing it.
What's your focus?
So online presence, getting new eyes to the business. We'd start with simple things like revamping your Google profile. You have like almost no reviews. I know it's a little thing. There's a lot of things we do. Is there anything you've ever been like, you know what, might be nice to get help with?
We're so busy this year, and I mean, we've been in business now for 8 years, about every year we've grown. So we've almost avoided.
But has this year been a little different? I just asked because I've got that feedback from a lot of home services guys that like end of 2024, 2025 actually didn't have the same.
Well, we have the benefit of being able to see, I would say, 6 to 8 months into the future as far as our workload and how busy we're going to be.
You just get contracted and scheduled.
Yeah. So if I start to see a lull in that, that's when I'll get pretty nervous.
The one thing just based on what you said, so a lot of what we do, although it may, like, we can start with, let's streamline and let's package together something that just makes it easier, like you were saying, a well-run business. So we've got like texting systems, just asking for reviews, automation so that happens every single time, and just a suite that kind of makes the whole thing smoother.
That's one thing I wouldn't mind is, people Googling Blackbird Build and just seeing, instead of 7 reviews, they see 30 reviews and they're all.
Yeah.
So we never asked for reviews. We never, So
and even just some pictures on that Google listing as well. I saw it was just this building, but like if you put your projects up there,
yeah,
like that's, one job makes a huge difference for you guys. And if they're like, oh, that's awesome.
I don't care too much about our web page. We have a web page, but that seems just like people don't really use those as much. But our Instagram has been a helpful source, but it's just all been me, and I'm not great at it. So one thing I could be interested in would be like sending you guys along the project information, probably like the contractor, and work with them to say, hey, when could we go photograph this job, and then
I do that, like we do 7D construction. They do huge retaining walls, and so like they just did Lakai up on the bench and with that rebuilt road and stuff, and it's all this, and so they're like, hey, meet us here this day. We go shoot it and stuff like that. So.
So what do you guys charge like per shoot?
So one shoot gives you enough content to post, 1 to 2 times a week.
I kind of like that idea of every other month kind of thing.
Yeah. How can I send it to you to review and say like thumbs up or no, we'll wait a bit?
Just my email.
Okay.
I'll get my card out here in my truck.
Sweet.
Okay, cool. We'll get out of your hair. Thanks. I'll be in touch. We'd love to put something together. Cool.
Thanks, man.
Dennis, good to meet you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, take it easy. I love the hat, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
This was an awesome conversation, and I ended up learning a ton about how to approach people here. The owner has a contract for $1,000 a month to help with the Instagram account. It's looking like they will close, but it hasn't closed just yet. On the way to the next business, I decided I had learned enough from Ethan's approach that I wanted to try doing the next one on my own. I was pretty nervous because it had been years since I'd done in-person sales, and this is what happened.
We looked these guys up, but they weren't coming up on the business search.
Yeah, that's right.
That was the issue. Okay.
Yeah, so we don't know who owns it. Okay, Care Center of Utah Mortuary Services, 20 reviews.
Yeah, there it is. Knock, knock. I might call.
And just be like,
Go, I'm at the front. Yeah, because you said that helps, right, if you're at places.
This is Matthew with Care Center of Utah. How can I help you?
Hey, Matthew, my name's Keaton. I'm actually here at your location in Salt Lake. Is anybody in office?
I'm here. I'm just in the prep room.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we're up front. Do you mind, or should I walk back there?
No, I'll come right up. Give me 1 second.
Beautiful, thanks. Hey, how's it going? To be up front with you, we run a marketing company. We saw you online and thought there might be some stuff we could help you out with.
So we don't serve the public.
Okay.
We service funeral homes, so we really don't market.
So it's like a B2B thing in that sense.
Yeah, it's a third party.
Like you get in touch with them.
Yeah.
So how do you get most of your jobs?
So we have a medical examiner transport contract.
Oh, okay.
So that's a bid every 5 years.
Oh, sweet.
And funeral homes, I know all the funeral homes in the state. They have conventions where I usually have a booth, and I'm just not doing a booth this year. But
Okay.
I actively serve about 33, 35 funeral homes in Utah.
Cool. And are you looking to grow that at all, or?
In other states, but right
okay.
now financially, no.
But you were saying about growing out of state, like
We're planning on putting a care center in Vegas, Denver,
oh, okay.
Boise.
Nice. So we have like the marketing side of the business, and we also have like some operations stuff, like software that kind of plugs in and helps with that. Is there anywhere that's like anything you've been meaning to take care of, either on like an operations side or the marketing side, that
Not right now. There is another person that is kind of in charge.
Sure.
He lives in St. George. His main
I was just down there.
his main thing is consulting.
Okay.
But he owns like 20 businesses.
I see.
He's part of accounting firm, dental industry, law firm.
Oh wow. So there might be an offer there. If we were to give him a call, what's the inside scoop? What should we tell him to get him to listen to us?
Maybe just say he stopped in here.
Okay. Say we talked to Matthew.
But if you Google his name, you'll read a lot about him.
Okay.
If you call him, you might be able to.
Cool.
Strong as ego.
Sweet. Thanks so much.
Yeah, and then he owns 2 funeral homes down in St. George and Cedar City.
Okay.
If we pop you an email that you just bury in the inbox, but when you think I need help with anything growth, marketing, sales related stuff, will you remember to just look us up in that email and then call us first?
Yeah, just whoever called me, last name Walker.
Cool. Man. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
I couldn't have had a nicer person for my first real door approach, and he referred us to his business partner who seemed very wealthy and part of several businesses that could use our services. So I decided I'd give him a call right away because we had a unique way to get his attention. And to my surprise, he actually picked up.
Thank you for calling Harley Services. This is Roland. I can help you.
Hey, Roland. I was just at your partner's spot up in the Care Center of Utah, Matthew. And I run a marketing business, just to be upfront with you. And I asked him if he needed any marketing stuff. We're just out in the area today. And he mentioned your name, gave us your part, and he said you'd opened a new funeral center in St. George just last year, and you had a bunch of other projects going on. I just wanted to call and see if there was maybe anywhere we could fit in. We've got a lot of stuff we do. I just don't know if there's anything on your mind that you're looking to do marketing-wise or operations, automations-wise.
Well, I can't really talk right now, but if you want to give me a call on Thursday afternoon.
Great. I'll send you the calendar invite, and we'll plan on 1 on Thursday.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Right, that was so cool to see Ethan's selling skills in action. I learned a ton, and after just a few hours, we walked away with a few really solid sales appointments. And we talked to business owners, got their actual phone numbers, and just a few weeks later, we had a signed contract worth over $2,000 a month, and we probably would have closed 2 more already if Ethan wasn't already so busy with all of his current clients. So you can totally see how if you did this for 4 hours, 2 times a week, and you actually followed up with the people and you were hardcore about it, you could probably get to $10,000 a month very quickly just because of the nature of these in-person, face-to-face interactions. If you want to learn more about high level of software used to deliver all of these services, check out this video here.